some people are bigger than life to you, and Coach Morgan was surely that for many, many of us. I recall coming up here the first time as a freshman and meeting him and couldn't say a word. Intimidated, respectful. Anytime you come and meet a coach that you want to play for and want to play so bad for, it is just that way. That was just one part of Coach Morgan that we came to know. We knew the warm part of Coach Morgan, such as the time I was pitching and I was struggling so very, very bad, and I needed help from the sideline, and I looked for him to come off the bench and help me, and he strolled out there as he could only stroll, and he was going to be so comforting and so encouraging, I know, and he looked at me right in the eye and he said, "Raider, you throw one more ball, you're out of here." He was so very, very warm to do that. There was a day at practice when somebody was goofing around and caught him right up the side of the head with the ball, and he just, boom, hit. We didn't know if he's knocked out. We didn't know if his heart had stopped. We didn't know, and we were scared and didn't. And then he got up off the ground, and I won't mention the person who threw the ball. And he said to that person, he says, "If that's all you got, you can't make this team." And so we knew that. And some of us knew him as a teacher and really enjoyed being in his class, very organized, and enjoyed that. And some of us knew him after school when he would open up his house and we would have Fellowship of Christian Athletes meetings at his house, and that meant a lot to so many, many of us. As I walk away from playing for him, I think the one thing that many of us would say is that because he came from where we came, and because he played where we played, and because of the way he prepared and the way he prepared us, that there was never a time that we ever entered a game that we didn't think we could win. And sometimes you can only learn that through extracurricular activities. We were all blessed with many, many good teachers. Coach Morgan taught us how to win, and he taught us how to do it the right way. And for that, we are forever indebted.
Gordon Morgan was an all-state baseball player for Will Rogers in 1953, and upon graduation he was drafted into professional baseball. He played minor league ball for the Chicago White Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals, where he earned the nickname Cannonball for his powerful arm. A knee injury, however, ended his pro baseball career. Then Gordon left baseball for the U.S. Army. He later graduated from the University of Tulsa, where he was the varsity baseball coach from 1959 to 1962. Gordon returned to Rogers, where he taught and coached from 1962 to 1988, changing the lives of countless young people. He coached swimming, cross country, and baseball. 502 wins, 198 losses, winning 4 state championships. His teams won 10 conference championships and 13 regional titles. He coached 17 Oklahoma All-State players, 3 of whom were high school All-American. 10 went on to play professional baseball, with 2 going into the major leagues with the New York Mets. After retirement from Will Rogers, Gordon coached 9 years at Bishop Kelley High School, where he won 3 state championships, 9 regional, and 9 conference titles in girls softball. He co-founded the Sunbelt Classic Series, now known as the Heartland Baseball Classic, the elite high school baseball series in America, a baseball scout's dream for recruitment of excellent players. Gordon was named Coach of the Year 10 times by city, regional, and state associations, and was inducted into the Oklahoma Coaches Association Hall of Fame, Oklahoma Hall of Fame Baseball Coaches, Oklahoma Softball Coaches Hall of Fame, and Bishop Kelley Athletic Hall of Fame. Coach Morgan died in 2005.
Ladies and gentlemen, accepting for her husband, please welcome Lynn Morgan.
I want to thank David. He meant so much to us. He was a spectacular athlete and a fine man, and Gordon would be so pleased that David introduced him tonight. I also want to thank the board, the past inductees, and the friends who took the time to nominate my husband for this award. He had many awards, but this one would mean the most because he absolutely bled blue and gold. With the exception of 4 years as a student, a teacher, and a coach, he spent half of his life at Will Rogers High School. He loved his athletes and students, and he kept in touch with them, many of them throughout the years. He was the FCA sponsor for years, and our children grew up with the athletes at the meetings. And for you people out there that knew Gordon, you can relate to this. After one of the meetings, my daughter came to me when she was about 4, and she said, "Mommy, is my daddy's name Gordon or Coach?" Everybody called Gordon Coach. When he was ill and we were having some of our serious talks, he asked me, "When you die, do you think you're remembered for the things you tried to achieve in your lifetime?" Well, Coach, you're certainly remembered by your beloved school and your friends tonight. Thank you.